Citizen Television.
Greetings and welcome to another episode of the Planetary Persuader. I am Cosmic Keb, your host, and this is for the week beginning the weekend actually of July 2nd, 2021. Now, looking at the sky today, we've got ourselves a waning moon in the last lunar mansion in the sky, which is Revati, and Revati is in the constellation of Pisces, that tail end of Pisces. And it's where Venus gets exalted. So there's this kind of this reckless abandonment in Revati that just leads to really good creative endeavors. The other thing I want to say about today, because Friday is like we're in a water sign in Vedic astrology, Pisces, turning into Aries tonight, okay? And so, or this evening or late afternoon, the moon's going to be in Aries. So this afternoon, early evening, if you're feeling kind of upset and shooken up by things, the moon's in the Gandanta. The Gandanta is a knot, okay, the knot between a water sign and a fire sign. And so what happens in Vedic sidereal astrology, not the Western tropical zodiac, they're doing a whole game, based on seasons, not on constellations. This Vedic stuff is a lot more cosmic. So, if you feel uneasy tonight in any way, or, there's arguments with your loved ones, know that, Venus and Mars are getting closer to each other. They're headed towards a planetary war. And we also have the moon in the Gandanta tonight, even though it's a Venus night. And yet, if you do some creative stuff, moon's kind of void of course until at 9:15 p.m. So things get kind of like, I don't know where they're at. Saturday, moon will be in Western Taurus. So in the Western zodiac, moon's in Aries tonight. So, either way, okay? Here we are. Sun's in Cancer. I believe Mercury is still in Gemini this whole week. And we also have Venus in Leo, Mars in Leo, and we've got Jupiter in Pisces, although it is retrograde. Saturn is in Aquarius, and Uranus is in Taurus. Neptune in Pisces, also retrograde. Pluto retrograde in Capricorn. So, thinking about this, one thing is like Pluto's going to be squaring the moon tonight. So there's this tension around transformation and what to do about it. We're going to go sign by sign right now with your zodiac request. Let's talk Aries talk first of all. So Aries, here's the good news. Venus and Mars, yeah, sure, they're headed towards planetary war with each other. They're really close, but they are in your fifth house. Fifth house is a lucky house. Fifth house is about your children. Fifth house is about your creative endeavors and your creative life. And we want to have a creative life. Sun's in your fourth house. It's about your feelings. It's about your imagination. And the bigger your imagination is, the more open you are to greater possibilities. Albert Einstein once said that imagination is more important than logic. We don't live that way. But at the same time, we kind of do. I mean, a lot of people, because of fear and imaginary fears allowed things to happen to their own bodies, that they normally wouldn't have allowed to have happen. And it's an interesting thing. Even if that's just getting a tattoo because you feel like it'd be socially awkward without having one. I don't know, depending on where you're going, I suppose. You know. But you can always get temporaries. There's nothing wrong with getting a temporary. You just kind of like enjoy that alter ego. With Mercury and Gemini, we can say, everyone enjoy your alter egos.